Hi, I'd like to take a few minutes and talk to you again. I've been reading listening journals in one class and also some discussion works in other classes. Listen, it's really critical that you guys are reading the assigned texts in the book. A big portion of this class, for a number of reasons, is writing. If you're taking a college level course, one of the big things that you get out of taking um, higher education courses is the fact that you're able to communicate better, especially in written communication. And this is a Gordon Rule course, which means that there is the expectations of college level writing. Writing about music is difficult for a lot of people, especially those who don't have a strong music background. Um, it's really impossible to learn how to write about music just through trial and error. If you want to learn how to write about music, you need to read what other people are writing about music to use that as a model. For instance, if I wanted to learn how to play basketball, it would be really hard for me to learn how to play basketball well without watching a basketball game. And in the same vein, if you want to learn how to write about music, you need to read what other people are writing about music. Now, I understand that a lot of people coming in and taking this class don't have a background in music. It's not required. That's the point of taking this class, is to kind of give you that background. That's why the initial 12 chapters in the textbooks were given to you, to give you a vocabulary that you could build upon. Then once you start reading the chapters, you're reading how the textbook authors are, setting up and giving you a historical context. They're doing that for you. They're not giving you a full workup of a biography of a composer, but they're giving you enough that you can understand what's going on in his or her life at the time that they created the work. They also give you a little bit of a setup with, what's going on artistically. What are the artistic um, uh, what things are in fashion artistically, I guess, or why are these particular pieces special? Why were they included in this textbook? And then they will also do, like, right at the end of each chapter, they'll have like a paragraph or two where they will discuss what's going on in the music. If it's a song and they're talking about lyrics, they'll usually talk about how those lyrics play into the music. Make sure that you're doing the reading so that when you go and write, you're actually modeling your listening journals and your discussions after the way that the textbook is writing each individual chapter. It doesn't have to be that long, but at least you'll be able to hit the target a little bit better than some of you are doing right now. I don't expect a full theoretical analysis. I'm not looking for rhythmic patterns and harmonic progressions, and I'm not looking for those. But when you do your work, make me hear what it is that you hear through your words as best as you can. Tell me what you're hearing that makes you like it or dislike it using terminology that you've learned from the book. And this isn't going to apply to one of my classes, but will to two of the other ones that are getting this message this week. When you're doing the Schubert's Earl King, there's a chapter on that in the textbook. Make sure that you read it. Um, Make sure that anytime you're confronted with a piece of music in a foreign language, you take the time to research that a little bit, see what the lyrics are, and a translation of those lyrics. Because if a song is a song and not an instrumental piece, there's a reason it's a song, and generally the composer is going to try to match the aesthetic of the poetry within the music that they're writing, and you need to be able to talk about those kind of connections. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. But I just wanted to comment on a few things that I am seeing in your writing.